Okay. So this would be our test recording. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes we don't always look like this because it's really unsettling for some viewers. So I will do the talking first, and then I'll introduce you,
Yes.
and then we'll talk about bread.
Yes.
Capish? Okay. So can you try talking?
Hello?
Okay. So you see those bars?
Yes.
So we make sure that your voice is being recorded. Right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. You feel relaxed now? Or do I need to slap your face? Okay. Okay. So, ready? Let's pretend that this one is like for the win. 1, 2, 3. Hi. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning wherever you are. This is Royce again in the Kaibigan podcast, and we have a special guest today. We are still in northern Sweden, which is like Norrbotten, which is like the northernmost state or province of Sweden. And we found somebody, or we met somebody who's like very interested with pastry. So please welcome Happyklara.
Hello. My name is Happyklara, the happy pastry chef. And I would like to introduce myself to my dream and my career about this baking dream I have.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did it started all of these baking things? It's not like just yesterday, right?
No, like I always loved baking. It's literally been my whole personality. Like I baked since with my mom since I was maybe about 10 years old.
Aha!
Yes, she was always helping me with in the kitchen, and she always teach me along when I grew up about baking, and that's where it all rooted, and my love for baking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So do you happen to remember what kind of like bread did you bake?
Oh yes, like
Was it successful?
yes, it was really successful.
Did people die?
Not really.
Poisoning.
What?
Poisoning.
Maybe some too.
Somebody lost their teeth.
Yeah.
Did you use yeast?
Yeast.
Yeast, the thing that makes things
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. They their belly yeast and they exploded.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
Very promising baking career. So what was the first bread that you had?
The first bread.
Yeah, if you remember baking with mom, this would be like the scene from that movie Ratatouille thing. You know, the mom, and then they were like baking and everything. So I was just wondering.
Yes.
Come on. If you need to go there. No, okay. No, it's here. Okay. So basically, what did attract you most with baking?
Well,
The smell.
okay, so I've always been really interested in taste, in texture, in also how it looks aesthetically. And well, my mom was also really into that. She baked this really extraordinary bread with, not the usual. It was really extraordinary, like with berries and with like.
Miracle
Strange things,
What
but
do you
still.
We're talking about bread here, okay?
Yeah.
Not alien bread. No, I'm just kidding. No, because Clara is a little bit like on the shy side, so we have to just understand it. Don't worry about it. So, do you happen to know what's the name of this bread, or you don't happen to remember? Or it's one of those experimental breads?
Since I grew up in Sweden, like I've lived in Sweden my whole life, I think. So wait.
What's it in Swedish?
Limpa.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, this loaf of bread.
Yeah, the brown one.
Kind of sweet, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I know that. There's is the brand Limpa and the bread Limpa are the same, or it's the bread that's called Limpa?
I think it's the bread that is called Limpa.
And then somebody just use it as a company name. Like croissants made by croissants.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
So far, what would be like your weirdest experience when you were baking? Did you burn something?
Okay, let's see. Okay, there was one time, I think it was 2 years ago, we baked bread, like a lot of bread. I mean, my family for our relatives, and the process got kind of messed up because we burned them all in the oven. We were doing some activities outside and then we forgot all of them in the oven. So.
Well,
yes.
Did you like your relatives?
I mean, some of them. I mean, my mom and dad doesn't like them, some of them, so it could be a plan.
We can talk about this and then put aside the bread part. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So you don't like these people?
Well, for me, I like them. I mean, I have no problem with them. You never know about my family, so.
There's no bad bread between you and.
No. Look,
oh, excuse me for the pun. Oh no, on the bun.
The thing about the company I want to create and the store I want to make is that I want to really spread happiness into people's life. I really want to, spread their day, make their day. Oh. And I really want to spread love and happiness all around just with the bread.
See? Very good.
Yes, and also bread has also been proven to be it makes you full, and it's also mentioned many times in the Bible, that it's the bread for life, and I really want to have that also in my store, like to have this message, it's like good message.
Yeah, plus bread is delicious.
Yes.
If it's baked properly, okay?
Yeah.
If it's baked properly. If it's baked by amateurs, then not working. Okay, so how did you what kind of baking business do you plan to do? Like a shop? You want to wear an apron? There's baguettes, here and there? Or?
Oh, really good question. I always dream to have this really small, cozy shop, maybe in some.
One chair, one table.
Yeah, kind of like that. I'm also really into decorating, and I also design a lot. So I would like to have, very a cozy theme, and maybe like cottagecore vibes. Do you know what that is?
No. What is that?
Yeah, but how do you call it? It's like you have this cabin far away in the forest.
Well, everything here is very far.
That mixed with grandma's house. Yeah.
So it's one of those things, because here in northern Sweden, as far as I know, because I'm not from this part, when they say it's far, it's really, really far, and what is near is quite far even for city people. Okay? So I have to walk almost under 3 kilometers just to visit her, from my cabin to this cabin, although they have a bigger cabin. Okay, so if you're, let's say, for example, you already started this bake shop or bakery thing, at the top of your head, what kind of breads are you going to sell? Just one bread, limpa, or just rock breads, pink breads?
I think I would sell some sourdough bread. I would have some variations because all people like different kinds.
Yeah.
And also these little buns of bread, with pumpkin seeds and also yeah, that's a good question.
Again, we're just trying to help younger people here in northern Sweden to learn how to set up a business. So if let's say, for example, Clara or Happyklara, to be sure, Happyklara is having a hard time, it's just because why we're here. We're trying to help you. It's put it this way, it's what's his name, the British chef? What's his name? The one that's always angry? What's his name? What's his name?
Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be that, and then I'm not going to do this, and
You feel it within you that you want to outrage.
Strangle her, yeah. No, just kidding. No, because like I said, we're trying to help the people of northern Sweden have businesses here instead of going to the south, going to the city, going to Stockholm, and all of these things. Because this place is really beautiful, and it would be a waste. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So, as part of this show, traveling all over Europe, just Europe, okay, and we cannot afford to travel to Africa yet, but we're working on it. We're trying to find young people who would like to set up businesses instead of being employees as well. So that's why we're trying to help Clara start. What's the name of your shop again?
Happyklara.
See, you can actually tell that she's already happy. No, I'm just kidding. No, she's quite happy. From what I understand, is she's very happy, and it would be nice if younger people start businesses, because when somebody starts businesses, they would start hiring people and doing all of these things, and the economy would be better, because life here is kind of tough, but it's really lovely. But people need to work, and people need bread. So, what is the concept of your Happyklara business brand or bed business?
Well, it's really an honor for me to be here today, and for me to have the opportunity. I'm so young, and I also want to start this business. It really feels good to be. We're up here in the northern Sweden, and there's not many companies. There's not many young people who drives these companies, and I really want to start to break the norm, or to start something new up here, and make people stay with bread, and yeah.
See, look at it. So catchy name is very important. That's why she has Happyklara, Happyklara. And then of course, like I said, do you plan to have a physical shop, or how do you plan to sell this thing?
Well, I plan to have a physical.
What's that? Swedish. You say it in Swedish.
Can we cut?
No, we're not going to cut because we like the bloopers. This is
okay,
going
the physics shop, the physical shop.
How do you describe this shop? The one in wheels, or the one with a store, or?
I would like to have one on wheels. Actually, I would like to do something different than all the other stores that has it. So, and also I would like to, one day in a week, go and give out bread to all who order.
Oh,
because
very good.
Because everyone up here lives very far away from each other. Some people have really hard time to go to the store, and so I want to take the opportunity to come to them and maybe create a personal interaction and make something meaningful for them.
That's really kind of good, because put it this way, you see, going 45 kilometers to see your neighbor is perfectly normal here. So if you're old, or why would you travel 45 minutes just to buy bread?
Yeah.
So what if, maybe from what I understood with Clara, is that maybe once a week you order to her all of the bread that you want for the coming week, or even more, maybe parties or birthdays or special occasions, and then once a week she goes around this one to be environmentally friendly, of course, so we don't want to deliver every day. So we centralize the delivery, and then she would deliver delicious bread, and then all you have to do is just simply reheat it in your oven like that behind us, and some tea or coffee or juice or whatever, and then voila!
Yeah, and it's perfect because it's a lot of old people who lives here alone, and I think it will really make their day to have someone to come up to their house and give them out bread, and maybe with a really meaningful message with them also.
That's very good as well.
Yes.
That would be a good idea. Delivery bread. It's nobody delivers newspapers now. She doesn't even know what a newspaper is, I'm pretty sure. So what if instead of delivering bad news, she's delivering smelly bread, really, really smell good bread. I hope you're really good in baking as well. So, good. So, in case for example, do you have a specialty of some sort when you're bread? This is not just white bread and then slice and then poof.
No, like, okay, so we also have these normal breads because a lot of people like that.
What's wrong with the abnormal bread? I don't like the sound of it. What is normal bread? There's an abnormal bread.
No, but like these common breads, like your baguettes, limpa, you can have this sourdough bread. But then I would also like to make something more special, something more out of the crowd. I would like to make bread with a new touch and like with this new generation. What I would like to make new ideas into bread.
Like what? You're just going to put like sourdough, which had been bought before, okay? Oh yeah, sourdough bread was originated in San Francisco, USA, by maybe 100 plus years ago. So it was not invented by Pringles, in case anybody there is trying to be smart. So sour bread. What with the sour bread? It's like a Swedish thing, or it's just like you?
I think it's kind of a Swedish thing. It's also a lot in Europe. But yeah, what was the question?
No, when I said like why is like sour bread, like what convinced you to start baking mostly around sour bread stuff? You mean like sour bread pretzels, sour bread cakes, sour bread cheesecake, sour bread baguette, and sour bread what else? Muffins or something?
No, but I would like to plan. I mean, when I say sourdough bread, I mean these big ones. This
like the loaf of bread.
Yeah, the loaf.
Yeah. Okay, you're making me hungry now.
Yeah, and also I would like to add some dried tomatoes. You know this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it dried? Why not the hydrated tomatoes? Are you discriminating with the tomatoes now? No, just kidding. So.
And also like olives and like berries also into the bread, like different kinds of berries, like raspberry, strawberry.
Cloudberries.
Yeah, cloudberries also.
Does somebody have put cloudberries in the bread already here?
No, I never heard about it.
Or like lingonberries, or blueberries, or red berries, or cranberries. Not the bad, okay? But I don't know.
No, and I really want to. That's the thing I want to do. I really want to. What's it called?
Bake bread that nobody wants to eat. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I would like to make something special, and also to the related culture we have up here in the northern Sweden. You know, we have a lot of cloudberries, we have reindeers and forest, and I would like to add that theme to my bread.
They're shaped like reindeer. I have to tell you, somebody already did that.
Okay,
just kidding. No, but really, like, the reason why we're also helping her is that good marketing is also important, besides even the good taste of the bread as well. Because there's a lot of good people that can bake bread, but they don't know how to sell it. So maybe she was able to like bake really good breads, but she doesn't know how to sell it. Like, for example, putting up a shop here doesn't really work very well because of the distance. But what if the shop goes to you? It hasn't been done before, I think. Yeah, it's one of those things. So Happyklara, you see, driving around northern Sweden in a nice van with lots of bread.
Yes.
We're not going to put an oven inside the van, right? No.
Well, I think it would work. So
Well, we'll try.
I mean, if you really have a dream, I think you can pursue it. Yeah. If you really encourage it, and if you really take action into it.
Oh, yeah. So let's say, for example, 10 years from now. Yeah, what? It's okay. No, it's okay. We'll cut you out. Don't worry. That's the abominable snowman there. No, you know what? You're what? You know. You're actually doing well, Clara. Yeah, sure, fresh. Fresh. But you're doing really well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You know. So, not really. It's right angle. Okay. See, it's very easy to be yourself, and I think you're getting relaxed now. So, 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're back again here in northern Sweden together with Happyklara, and we're still talking about her upcoming business, her future plan about setting up a mobile bakery of some sort. I don't think she would be baking while driving. That's not really a good idea.
It could be a possibility. I think we skip that.
Yeah, I don't think it's like really safe, but it could work if the Google people would be able to really make the driverless cars. Oh, look at that. Maybe someday in the future when all of these driverless cars, she could actually bake while moving around.
Yes, we have really a great future here with young youth and in the northern Sweden and with cars. Yeah.
Okay, so back again. Now here are some of the typical Swedish breads that Clara was going to explain that I'm pretty sure it's not really common elsewhere around the world. Well, don't ask the Finns, and the Norwegians probably say they also have that as well. So Clara, what would be like things that you could add to bread here in the north? Okay,
so we have a really specific culture here. We have, the forest is a very specific area. That we are surrounded by forest everywhere, and we also, a lot of people traditionally pick berries like lingonberry.
Yum.
And cloudberry.
Yummy.
And inbed. You know what was that?
Never heard of it. What's that?
Inbed.
I don't know what's that. Why, you're from here, you explain it to me.
Okay, so inbed, it's a blue, very small and hard berry that grows on these very sticky bushes.
Okay.
And but if you crush it, it becomes a spice, a really specific and spice for the forest. It's like fresh, and it's like it has a little bit taste of björk.
Birch? Is that a tree?
Yeah, like birch. Yes. It not in a bad way. It's like it's a very fresh and very, you really get this very home feeling. Like you want to really go out in the forest. You feel like it's your home. Yeah.
Are you related to the troll people when you say that?
Yeah.
No, we're just trying to make this conversation really spicy. Yeah. You were thinking of something else. Well, you're absolutely wrong.
Yes.
No, because like I said, so there's a lot of berries here, like lingonberries, red. Do you have red berries, blueberries, or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. So, put it this way. Clara will not try to put them all in the same bread. That will look ridiculous. But maybe, I think her business idea is that using locally sourced materials together with the wheat and the eggs and the milk that's coming from elsewhere into something very, very delicious. Because if I'm not mistaken, the weather here, the summers and the spring, is too short to grow wheat. So not really promising with that department. So we really have to buy flour somewhere else and bring it here. And then they just add other ingredients to make it delicious. So, Clara, maybe in 5 years' time, where do you see yourself with baking Happyklara?
Oh, I see my company pursuing and growing a lot. I would see myself traveling all over Sweden to deliver bread, to deliver a really positive message to the people, a happy message, to make their day and to really make something more special. Instead of going to a shop to buy bread, the bread comes to you. You don't have to come to the bread.
But if you're going to deliver all over Sweden, that's going to be a long delivery day. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Well, I haven't,
We should write this down. Don't deliver everywhere. What do you think?
Don't deliver everywhere.
Yeah, probably not deliver everywhere because
Yeah.
I don't think because Sweden is a lone country, so and we live in the northernmost side, like the topmost, and then it's like several thousand kilometers long. I don't think the bread would be in good shape if we deliver it somewhere near Denmark.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
right.
So maybe we just concentrate here in Norrbotten.
Yes.
And maybe Norway and then Finland. Oh, maybe the Santa Claus village may need bread someday.
And maybe the trolls. You never know.
Well, there's... No, just kidding. Because Scandinavia is the original place where trolls came from. They're not always singing and happy, just to let you know. They're actually rocks that turn into living things. Okay?
And maybe into bread.
Or they might turn into bread. No, you never know. It has been a crazy life here in northern Sweden. But the people are really, really very nice.
Yes.
And they really deserve this kind of bread that Clara is making.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so 5 years from now, you're delivering bread all over northern Sweden.
Yes, and I would also see myself delivering to companies. Like some, these big companies, like to stores or to, companies that wants to buy bread.
Oh, you'll never know. The sky's the limit. No, bread is the limit, or sky's the limit. Yeah,
I think bread is the limit.
Yes. So I think somebody like here. So we encourage if you're from northern Sweden or for any place, any county that's like less people, like maybe Alaska, Siberia, the northern territories in Canada, Patagonia in Argentina or somewhere. You don't probably need to go and travel very far to make your dreams come true.
Yes.
Or in her case, bake her dreams come true.
Yes, the bread of life.
Yeah, the bread of life, okay? So you'll never know. You might see priests delivering bread.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, you understand? So you get your Sunday worship. Oh, you know what? I have a crazy idea. You should deliver bread during Sundays. So you deliver the bread for...
Yes, once a week, Sunday.
Yeah, see? So, you already do... The church and the bread goes to you. I don't
the
think
word and the encouragement, aka the actual bread.
Oh, see, this would be like I said, you might think that her idea is like cuckoo or something. You'll never know. Because even before, imagine that, I will make a hamburger and the logo is like a big M or something. And people were saying, you're crazy. And then guess what that company is now? Where is it now? It's almost everywhere except Greenland, okay, and Iceland, and maybe somewhere else. But like I said, Clara's ideas, some of them probably need some little polishing and a little bit shaping up, but it makes sense. Deliver bread in an area that the distances are very far, and you don't really have, come on guys, imagine 20 cars going 45 kilometers just to buy a piece of bread. Because Clara's homemade delicious bread will be delivered at your doorstep once a week.
Yes. Also with the theme of the northern culture and encouragement and happiness, and that is really all we need, love. And I really want to deliver love with my bread.
I'm not making fun of Clara, but you know what she's selling? I think it's fortune cookies. Because there's like this pastry, then inside there's a message.
Yeah, I mean, it has kind of that vibe, but it will not be notes in the actual bread.
Okay. Just making sure, because like I said, you're saying a good message, and the only bread that I know, or pastry that I know that has like this, is a fortune cookie. I'm not making fun of that, but it's actually true. When you open that thing, there's a piece of, fortune awaits you. Well, we're waiting for it as well. So, take a number. No, because like I said, we wish you to have this vision of yours come true.
Yes.
I mean, statistically speaking, it would not probably happen 100%, but maybe hopefully more than 50%. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3. As we were talking about Claras or Happyklaras, don't forget the happy word. Clara, happy breads, happy everywhere. Uy, coming to a store near you. No, not a store. Coming to our doorstep near you. Oh. See, so we're enjoying this like beautiful blizzard coming outside. But we have here a friend, not really a teenager anymore, but a very young, future-looking, forward person who wants to open up business. And we will be keeping in touch with her with all of these like plans and see what happens. Maybe in 5 years' time, she would be selling meats. Yeah, you never know. No, but what, a lot of people like to bake bread. And physically, how do you want to, make sure that your bread stands out with other people's bread?
Well, I would like to have...
Somebody already thought of the round shape.
Yes, of course.
And the one with the round shape and the hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
I would like to experiment with different kind of forms of bread and shapes. Also, like with the package, I would like to design a package that doesn't look like all other packages. It could be like with a little bow, with a little side note, with happiness and encouragement.
The fortune cookie element.
Yeah, because it's the Happyklara, and I really want to spread light, and I really want to encourage people with my bread and.
Yeah, please don't get confused with Clara with Santa Claus, because she might be using reindeers. You could probably use reindeers. It's ecological. No fossil fuel, no electricity. You're using local power. Now we need like 10 reindeers or how many? And then she would be sitting there and then ho ho ho, but she said bread, bread, bread.
Oh yeah, bread. But don't worry, I'm just a 19-year-old girl who wants to pursue business and also encourage other teenagers to do the same.
Yeah, like I said, even though we're having like a nice time here talking about bread and I'm making fun of some of she said, it's just for like to make sure that you are still awake. You know what I mean? Because like put it this way, if we're talking like this, the bread is going to be
bread.
You don't want that, you don't want those things. So like I said, it's supposed to be happy. So we're, I'm the comedian and she's the baker, pastry chef, the one that wants to make a troll fortune cookie. You see?
Yeah, I see you get what I've been talking about.
Yes.
The troll fortune cookie.
I totally get what you're talking about. No, just kidding. No, and like I said, guys, if you are same age with Clara, you should be toying around something that you want to do and you're passionate about it. Why? Because put it this way, I have never seen an employee that really been successful because you have to work for someone. But you do have to understand that sooner or later in one's life, you have to work for someone. That's perfectly normal. But if you want the finer things in life, not necessarily just money or material things, there's a certain satisfaction if you own your own business and you run your own business. And we're just trying to encourage people that you just don't need just to simply sing and dance and do crazy stuff in front of your camera just to earn money. We cannot just eat everyone in TikTok.
Yeah, that's right.
So Clara is doing something. First, bread here is very big. No, business-wise, not like size-wise. Okay, and then like she wants to address the distances about like some old nice lady who cannot even drive or bring bread or something.
Yeah. So both because they can't go to the store, and also they may feel very like not so happy in life, and that it really encouraged their day for someone to come to them instead of them having to go somewhere when they really can't go somewhere.
Yeah, not necessarily in a Santa Claus costume.
Yes, not really.
Wait. I just remembered. What's the Swedish word for Santa Claus? Tomten?
Tomten.
Tomten. Tomten.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea in 7 years here that that's the word for Santa Claus. It's not the same word, right? It doesn't the same person?
It's the same person, Tomten.
Well, who gave that name?
That's a good question.
Okay, if you know this one, please put in the comments and like section. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in this podcast, okay? And then we're going to follow the story of Happyklara here in happy Norrbotten, here in happy northern Sweden, in happy Scandinavia, in the happiest part of the world. No, that would be Finland. According to the...
but maybe after my business, I will make this place the most happiness place on earth.
Okay, so we're going to attack we're going to attack Finland now.
Yes, it's our concurrent.
Okay, so Sweden will take back Finland, like just before.
Like never before.
Yeah, well, if ever she invades Finland, I'm not part of this one. Okay, so we're just here for the bread, which is, I hope, is delicious, because right now the bread is still in its like theoretical form. Okay, so she forgot to bake samples for today, so that's why.
Yes.
No, but just
for next time, I can show you now with imagination.
Reindeer bread. Yeah. There's like an antler like this.
Yeah, I would like to make something really extraordinary, like
what? Troll bread, or rock bread, or cloud bread with trolls. Well, you never know. Like I said, it starts always with an idea, and then all of a sudden you try to make sure if your idea makes sense, and then is it doable? Not just like, well, we're going to put up a bakery in Mars. Well, good luck with that one. But for her, just simple localized business, it's very good. She doesn't have to go to the big cities, although she could, but we'll try not to. I'm not preventing her.
Yeah, we don't come for the rich people, we come for the poor people, we come for those who may not have everything in their life.
So do you mean that Norrbottens are poor people?
No, not like that. I mean, like,
you do know you're from here, right?
Yes, I mean, in the cities they are close to everything. They're close to every store. Here they don't really have that opportunity. So I want to make that opportunity come true for them. So
yeah, it's
to
like
be available for
it's
them.
like a Make-A-Wish Foundation, but it's bread.
Yeah.
See, Clara she has this idea already, but there's still some like points here and there that need some polishing. Like remember the idea of hers, like traveling all over Sweden. Well, not really, kind of like doable, because of course she's selling food. They expire anyway. But if she concentrates in this area, who knows where we will find her in 5 years' time? Could be in jail, in the hospital, or of course, in the Happyklara bakery store or bakery or one of those places.
Yes, maybe my company will grow big, and we will grow out from this little van. We will become many more vans and many more co-workers, and maybe this big company that produces more things. And
see.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. It's like just one bread, okay? She's just going to bake one bread a year.
It started with one bread and it became
the bread of life.
1 million.
Yeah, there you go. See, okay. If you heard this story, it sounds familiar. Well, you know where she lifted this story. If she start talking about fish, then it's really plagiarism. You know plagiarism, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't go to the fish part.
Yes, of course. Don't worry about that, right?
I introduced her as a baker, not a fisherwoman. Or
maybe
person.
fisher for people.
Well, I don't think fresh bread and fresh fish in the same van works.
No.
No. I don't think so.
No.
No. fish pie. Just it didn't stop that much. See? Yeah. No, we're back again because, like I said, we were talking about some crazy ideas that it might just work. You know, risk taking is very essential in any business. If you're afraid to lose, then you're not going to win. Okay? And if you want to win, prepare to lose. Okay? Sounds bread. I read it from one of her breads with the paper inside. So, Clara, what would be like the most weird bread that you could possibly think of baking?
Oh, that was...
Trout pie.
What did you say?
Trout pie.
Show.
Trout, that brown fish over there.
Oh.
We're facing the lake. Okay. Or you can reindeer sausage. Reindeer pretzel. Or one of those. Or mousse couscous smorgasbord torta thing. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, okay, some extraordinary bread, like, so that I would like to make. Maybe some with layers, like one brown layer, and then it becomes white layer, different layers of...
Wait. I thought you were gone.
I came back.